Welcome to Godly Rest. My name is Crystal, and I am back to share another awesome word with you guys. Today, we are going to talk about Noah and the ark. Now, I know most people probably think of Noah and they think about the flood and the 40 days and the 40 nights that it rained. But I want to talk about something different. I want to talk about Noah being in the ark that entire time and how he must have been feeling, what he must have been thinking, what must have been going through his mind, because he was in there for a very long time. It's not talked about enough, so we're going to talk about it today. Okay, so we are going to give a little bit of context as far as what led up to the flood. In Genesis chapter 6, verse 5, it says, "The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil at all times." If we skip down to the end of verse 7 and 8, it says, "For I regret that I have made them." God regretted that he made us. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. Verse 9, this is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. Noah found favor in God's eyes. If we skip down a little bit further into verse 13, God begins to give the metrics and how he wants this to be, this ark to be built. He tells Noah, "I'm going to flood the earth. I'm going to wipe it clean. I'm going to destroy it, and I need you to build an ark." He tells them how many floors it wants, how many decks he wants. He tells them the levels. He tells them the ins and outs of what this ark is supposed to look like. If we skip to verse 18, it says, "But I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark." God makes a promise to Noah that he will establish a covenant with him, and he will enter the ark. If we continue reading in chapter 7, it says, "The Lord then said to Noah, 'Go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation.'" So I just want to pause here. What is the meaning of the word ark? Does anyone know? Any guesses? Any takers? The word ark simply means box. Now, a lot of times when we think about Noah's Ark, we probably think about this huge ship. We see it in the book, a lot of books, a wooden, beautiful ship, curved on the front and the back, has a stern. But really, Noah's Ark was probably built more so like a box. It was not designed to navigate. It was designed solely to float and just be a place of safety for his family and the animals. Once Noah and his family made it onto the ark, in chapter 7, verse 16, it says that the Lord shut him in the ark. Noah didn't close the door behind himself. The Lord physically shut him in this ark, in this box of safety and protection. He entered the ark when he was 600 years old. He entered on the 17th day of the second month. We're going to do a timeline to show just how much time he was in there. Because most of us think of the 40 days and 40 nights and that he was in and out. No, he was in there for a lot longer. More like over a year in the ark. He entered the ark, like I said, on the 17th day of the second month. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights, not including the 7 days that it took for them all to get on the ark before the Lord even shut them in to the ark. After it flooded, after it rained for 40 days and 40 nights, 150 days, 5 months went by with the earth just being covered. Can you imagine Noah just being in the ark, not knowing it's going to be 5 months that's going to pass, but he's just in that ark with his family. Time is just passing, and him and his family are the only civilization on the entire earth. And you don't know when you're going to come out of this place. You're just in this place, knowing it's flooded, not knowing when it's going to recede, not knowing when you're going to be able to come out. After those 5 months, another almost 3 months passed. It was the first day of the 10th month that the mountaintops became visible. And even after that, it was the first day of the first month that Noah was able to uncover some of the ark, open a window, and be able to see that the land was dry. He's still not out. It was the 27th day of the second month that God said in chapter 8, verse 15 and 16, "Then God said to Noah, 'Come out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons and their wives.'" Noah was in that ark for over a year. He was in his ark, in his box of safety, of protection, where God had shut him in and made him wait for the flooding to recede. How many of us are in our own ark? How many of us are in our own place of waiting, where God told us that something was going to happen. But now we're in this place of waiting, in this place of safety and protection, where God is protecting us. He's having us be obedient and listen to his instruction and do what he's asking of us. But in the meantime, it can be lonely. It can feel like we're isolated, like no one's around us. Yeah, we might have family around us, but it might feel isolating at times. And we're just waiting for when we're going to come out, if we're going to come out. What is it going to look like when it come out? But God has shut us in. But we know that there will come a day when God says, come out of your ark. But right now, we might find ourselves in that place of waiting, just like Noah. I imagine there were days when Noah's probably thought, God's forgotten about me. Can we relate to that? That we've been in this place of waiting. We've been in a place of feeling like, all right, God, you told me something and you've forgotten about me. But it says here in chapter 8, but God remembered Noah and all the wild animals and the livestock that were with him in the ark. God remembered. God remembered. God doesn't forget. God never forgets. We might forget, but God never forgets. He remembers us. When God puts us in that place, when God puts us in that place of waiting in our ark of safety and protection, to not be navigated by us, but for him to guide us and lead us and steer us to where we need to go, God remembers. God will remember you. God is remembering you. He has never forgotten you. There is going to be a day, it could be tomorrow, it could be tonight, that God is going to say, but I remembered, fill in your name. He's going to remember. You are going to come out. You are going to reach that place that he has promised you. I really hope this word has encouraged someone to remember that, one, sometimes God can put us in a place of waiting. He can place us in our ark where we are safe and we are protected. It might feel lonely, but know that God is in that ark with us the whole time and that he is going to bring us out. And two, God remembers. God remembers. God never forgets. If God said it, he will do it. It might take you a while to get to where you're going. It might make you might be in a place of waiting. You might be in your ark, but know that you are going to be in a place of safety and protection while you are waiting, and that he is there with you every step of the way. So I hope this encouraged someone. I thank you so much for checking out my second video. I'm so excited. I know I say it every video. I have like 3 so far, but I know I'm so excited for what God is going to do. He has so many words that he's just piling on me, and I can't wait to release them to you all. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will